Hello my friend and welcome back. My name is Alec, but you can call me Alessandro Lorenzo Greco. We are here today with another sketching video, this time for look 2. I am going to start a new page because we already have a couple of issues there. But here we are. Just like in my last video, we start off with the 20 centimeter line to define our croquis. Then once we have a general idea of where the body is going to be, we're going to rub out the grey lead, put in the watercolor, then grey lead our design, and then fine line that in with our fine liner pen. And I was thinking the other day, because this look has the dress and the skirt, or the skirt and top and the jacket, I was thinking we could have a bit of a pose for the model, which allows the jacket to drape and thus show off what's underneath. So what I'm thinking is having something like have her a bit angled. So maybe we can have the jacket like drape down this, like that can be where the jacket sits. And then we can have that. And then maybe her arm can be like coming out of here because there is the slit opening there. And then we'll have like the top there. And then we'll have the skirt. Yeah, so I think that's a cool general idea of what we're going to do. So, like I said, we're now just going to rub this all out. So we're not going to rub it out completely, like 99%, just so that we can see where we're going. I also remember doing the first fashion illustration for this look when I was doing the pitch deck, when I was sending the collection out to models and photographers and makeup artists to see if they wanted to be a part of the project for the photo shoot. And I remember doing the illustration for this look and just thinking, the illustration does not do it justice. Okay. So it's going to be super dark in terms of the colors used, but I don't want that to drown everything out. I still want it to be like a fun thing to actually look at. I also have to tell you now, sorry if I have a bit of a scowl on my face. I had a very lousy day today. And I was about to can this video for the day, but I knew that if I did this and did this, I would feel accomplished. This paintbrush is not good. I'm sure there's a specific way to actually look after your paintbrushes. I do not adopt anything specific. I'm gonna move you there. So yeah, this piece was made for my mum. And then when I was putting the lineup together for this collection, I was quite proud of this look here. And I said to mum, hey, can I use this? And she said, absolutely. And that's what inspired me to go on and make the pleated skirt and the top. And yeah, like I said in the video, I was quite anxious to make this look. Because I'm not very confident in making clothes for other people because I just overthink it and all that. But honestly, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever made. Like the fabric is beautiful. Does this mean I'm gonna go out and start doing a ready-to-wear line? Maybe not. Maybe not right now. Like I do like the contrast of ready-to-wear with the avant-garde and the more experimental, but I want this to be the exception. I don't want the ready-to-wear to be the norm. Ready-to-wear so accessible, and I don't want Alessandro Lorenzo Greco to be accessible. I want it to be far-fetched, and I want it to be confusing and fantastical. I just think like fashion sometimes needs to be just that. That's why I think I got into the game, because of shows like Drag Race and sci-fi movies and theatre, you know, depicting life as something more than just the mundane and, trying to let it be something a bit more. I definitely think I've overcome my fear of tailoring and traditional pattern making. I think this showed me that I could do it, and that I could stick the landing. I actually thought for a while about having a suit in my collection as well, like a traditional 3-piece suit, because there was a suit that I made for a uni assessment. That was the unit actually that I thought I was going to flunk, where I made that jacket. I only got a pass. But I thought about having that suit in the collection, just so that it could see the light of day and actually have a home. But I never got around to it because I would have had to make pants for it as well, because I only made the jacket for the unit. Okay, so I think you're a little bit too big. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. So we're gonna scratch that all off. I also don't have that yellow hair anymore, thank God. Well, it was pretty much orange at one point. No amount of purple shampoo could save that hair. You know what? This dress is actually a lot longer, so let's make it longer. So this is looking a bit messy, but I think we can save it. Let's just see where this jacket actually is, as well as where the top actually is. And let's hope we're not ripping the paper. Okay, so that's actually the paper we're tearing into. This doesn't look that good. So I just fixed it up a little bit because for some reason I had the jacket all the way out here, but really it would just drape against the shoulder. So I'm gonna see what this actually looks like. The one downside of filming this in real time is that you can kind of see my reaction as to like what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling about this. And I don't have a good poker face, so you'll definitely be able to tell what I'm thinking and feeling. I figured I would just change the leg angle. I just feel like that looks a bit weird out there. I also thought of annotating these illustrations as well, but I don't know, what's the point? Like, I want it to be a bit more expressive rather than instructive, you know? Like, if you want to know what's actually going on, like, watch the other videos. Well, I haven't got a rule for this part. Yeah, just we can make something a bit more just like uniform, I guess, and lines. Yeah, actually, that's quite nice. I don't mind that. We can just have some coming out the bottom too. And you know what? This isn't the best illustration I've ever done, but I'm trying to adopt more of a mentality of do or don't. There is no try. Like, just make it if it's cringe. Like, and then afterwards you can decide whether it was like a home run or a foul ball. I'm just like kind of just sick and tired of not doing something because I was worried that it wasn't going to look cool or it was going to look cringe. I'm just so over it. Yeah, like I said, this is a look that I really do appreciate because I made it first and foremost for my mum. I hold it near and dear to my heart, so I think this had the most love put into it. You know, and the skirt, because one of my sisters actually did the modeling for the pitch deck, and she loved the skirt and she asked, hey, can you make one of these for me? And I said, absolutely. Just give me 2 years to make it. So yeah, look 2 is the family look. I also like that it's a bit on the, I guess it's unisex. Like, anyone can wear it. I was even trying the skirt on, as you saw in the previous video. Like, I felt cute in it. I felt super, super comfortable. Oh yeah, there is a lot more grey lead, but I'm worried about ripping the paper and I'm worried about my head getting in the way. I'm gonna quickly go in and add in the little details here. And then this is look 2. So internally this was always look 2. This was always going to be the second look to contrast with the avant-garde of the first look. Internally its code name was Dearest Mummy, as a little play on Mummy Dearest, the old movie. I want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Please like, comment, or subscribe just to share your admiration and share your support. It's always incredibly valued, and I hope to see you in our next video, which will be coming in a fortnight. I actually don't know when I'll be doing the releasing, but I'll see you then. Bye. We did it.